Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, across of old, across of new, Indomie generation, across wherever you are, whatever you are, wherever you may be watching me. This is Diary Foster Mensa of Achimota School, Accra Back to School.
And the ever beautiful Marcia Sefamausi.
Ever beautiful, ever Sefamausi. Today we are going to be discussing a tentative, important, necessitative, qualitative and quantitative.
A subject very dear to your heart.
Basically, we are going to be discussing the dining hall heist. Now, there's one thing about the dining hall that I want you to all to be aware of. There are certain cultures in Achimota School dining hall that you don't experience anywhere. First and foremost, you won't get any Achimotan student using a spoon in the dining hall.
Never, ever, ever.
So we use calorie. I know this is a basic thing across the schools, but I know what I mean when I say you won't get.
Yeah.
It's true. Because Monday, and what makes it even crazy is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we eat kenke. So imagining dehusking the kenke
with your fork and knife.
With your fork and knife before getting to the bolus of kenke.
I think that's a hint for you if you want to come to Motown. Please start trying and practicing in your house.
Well, the girls will laugh at you, and the more serious, the girls will laugh at you.
Really.
The girls will laugh at you. But then that's way of today's discussion subject matter. Today we are going to talk about the busters of the dining hall. Hey. And when I talk about this, I'm mentioning the likes of KFC.
Not to break it down.
Kenke for Clark. Makenke joints, McCarthy Kenke special. You know, certain people have a reputation for busting kenke.
Yes.
Cadbury House, Yomianis Yoshie, and others. So all of these people, in fact, every Achimotan has at one point in time been pushed to the wall of having to bust kenke in the dining hall. Expect that when you come here, it's something that is non-school, but we still do it. So, Mr. Hansen, please,
just don't get
surrender
caught.
all to,
I think everybody in Motown can say that at least once in their life, they ate busted food in their houses.
Yes.
Maybe except Esther.
Maybe except Esther. Maybe except Esther, but
no
yes.
offense, but yeah.
Yes. So, now on to the tricks of the game. So, for me, I've seen people busting kenke. Busting rice. Like, I've seen people busting it in sachet water
busting
bag.
Bread.
I mean sachet water bag.
We bust from morning to evening, all the meals. And once you can take it away, why not?
The most bustable ones are bread and kenke. Yeah. Bread and kenke. Those ones are easy to go. The bread, you see, the bread comes in a basket. So all you need to do is just take the bread with your tissue.
Don't let anybody see you.
As though you're about to break it. Then just falls into your lap. Like, it's like this. Just take the bread.
Maintain composure.
Then it falls into your lap. Then just like, oh, hi.
Put your bag by you.
Then just slide it into your bag.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gone.
Gone.
Case closed. Case closed. That's for the bread aspect of it. Now, when we talk about the kenke aspect of it, it becomes even scarier, crazier when it gets to general inspection.
Wait, no. You know, regular days, you see the forks going into the pantry bowl, and you're like, what is the fork doing in the pantry bowl?
Exactly.
But it's going like this.
It just goes. The kenke. I love the way Kingsley girls do it. They do it with style. This one, I'm going to be so unbiased in this video. Kingsley girls bust with style. They bust with elegance. Like, you see them doing it, but you can't complain.
Why are you selling that out?
They just take the fork, and you see the fork, you tilt it like this, then they hold the stem of the fork with their index finger. So as they are talking, they are all talking.
Oh yeah.
Like, they just,
but somebody on the table has been assigned. They are divine assignment.
Then they just into the pantry bowl. Cha-cha.
By the time you realize, the pantry bowl is empty.
Yeah. And for the boy houses, this is what they do. Usually they just take about 3 balls of kenke and then they put it on their lap. Then you see from the snack square, when you buy food, they give you rubber.
Yeah.
So someone's assignment for the day is to go
and then steal
some of those rubbers.
Yeah.
Right.
Put it in their bags, pockets, wherever. Their bags,
anywhere. So basically, they have the rubber on their lap, then they just
sometimes they
tilt the plate.
Wait, yeah, they put it on the plate
tilt the plate and roll. Then the kenke just disappears. It's beautiful.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. When you see the act of busting going on,
It's an
beautiful.
art.
It's an
that
art.
has to be studied.
It's really an art.
Yeah.
I was once pushed to the point where I had to bust food, but that was because it was singing competition. I was a chorister for the house. So basically, we were in Hala week. Everybody was in Hala week.
You know,
Even the house prefects.
you know, when it comes to those events, like every single time, it's like the school knows that around this time we'll be in Hala.
Yeah,
They put the
events there. Singing competition, they put it at Hala week. Gardening, they put
everything.
Hala week. Everything is at Hala week. But then let me finish with my story. So it was Hala week, and then we were in the house. It was getting to evening dining. In the house, we were singing do 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 la do la do. Everybody was tired. There was no hope coming from anywhere. So the house prefect and I decided to be the brave conquerors of the day.
Hey.
That was with my senior. So I was in Form 1 then. And then we went to the dining hall. And then we went to the high table. He was a prefect. Hey, on a more serious note, the high table busters. The prefect who bust. We've seen you. The prefect apartment.
That's a disclaimer. No prefect boss.
Jai. That's a lie. The prefect apartment. They just take the pantry. You see when the Form 1 boys bring the pantry to the high table, then you see one prefect standing at the edges like.
It
just goes.
Thank you very much.
It goes to the.
We are continuing.
So back to my story. So we went to the high table and we busted the kinky successfully from the high table. Then we realized that if we take this kinky to the house, the boys will be aggressive for the kinky, but what we eat the kinky with? Then we had to bust the
Don't tell me you busted the sauce. Hey.
So, you see, we didn't know what to bust the sauce in because it was after dining, and then the dining hall master was coming around.
Hey.
So,
Prof.
he just made me take a cup. So I took a cup.
Jesus.
You see the cups we can cover.
Jesus.
So I took a cup and I just
That's
poured
crazy.
the sauce with the mackerel into the cup. And I closed it. Then I didn't know what to do with it now because if you put it in the bag, it might spill.
Yeah.
So basically, this is what we did. We took the bag, we put the sauce in the bag, and then I hugged the bag like this and walked from the dining hall to Livingston house. And then I was the hero of the day. The way the boys didn't rush me at the gate even before I entered the house. Because of that.
But you know, there are 9 types of intelligences here. I learned that from my very good teacher. But I didn't know that we had intelligence to boast. That is skill. Learn from the best. Big ups to you, man.
Yeah, but Boston is really, it's really an integral part of your Achimotan life. You need to learn how to boast.
Yeah, because Charlie, you have to.
As you are saying this, you said it too.
Disclaimer.
As you are saying this, it's just like you telling the people that in the future you chop their money. Oh, make reference to this video.
I didn't say that. You have to do what you gotta do. You have to survive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. But on the types of busting, you see the ones where we bust into Ziploc bags, courtesy of KFC. I remember that where Clark House.
I remember.
Clark House we were in the dining hall visiting houses.
Oh.
Then the man on duty for the week, hawk-eyed man, he was at the high table. And then he saw
the event happening.
Kenke busting going on, like with the fork. Papa.
Oh, so and guess what? It was Clark girls.
He moved from the high table.
Not ashamed to say it.
And the fact when he was coming, he was like this. He just kept clapping. So as he was clapping and descending down the aisle, everybody was looking at him. The
beautiful Clark girl had to mount the table and then in a Ziploc.
So the man just went straight to the table, seized her bag, opened the bag, and brought out the cake in the Ziploc.
Showed it to everybody. Made her mount the table.
Like, yeah.
And she had to mount the table and hold it. Oh.
Everybody was like, yeah.
Then they started KK for Clark.
KK for Clark. And so Clark has been known as the KFC of Achimota School. Now back to Mackenzie.
Hey.
McDonald's
Let me tell the story.
Okay.
So, you see, when it gets to garden inspection, general inspection, everybody's busy working late into the nights. Some of them don't even go for prep. So they don't even go for dining in the first place. because they are working. They haven't taken their showers and things like that. So then,
and there's some greedy people, some greedy houses. Let me call them.
So once again, people will be assigned from every house to go for the food that's supposed to be for their house tables.
Supposed to be for the what?
House table.
Okay.
Went to the dining hall. There was no food.
No food. And I mean for
it was 6 o'clock.
The entire evening, the entire eastern compound.
There was no food.
There was no cake. And then it's always such that inspection is on a Saturday and Friday night is always cake. So some brave, ubiquitous, sensational, wonderful, macho Makati girls decided that they'll go
in black big bags.
So
the whole Eastern food though.
Impudence. They took it's like this. They just take the pantry and then a bin bag. The big types, right? And just point it to the bin bag, finish and tie it, and then they slang it over their shoulder like Santa Claus, who is going to give gifts to his children. And they ran from the Eastern dining hall to the house. And then the way the Agri boys and Cadbury boys were chasing them. Listen, if not for the fact that it was a girl house,
the fact that their house is close to the dining hall.
Their house is very close to the dining hall.
Me, I would have beaten them. Because
that same day, Kingsley girls stole the sauce. I don't know. The kinky was gone. Kingsley girls stole the sauce.
No, it's a very big lie. Because how can we steal the sauce when there's no kinky to eat with the sauce?
There's always Gary to eat with the sauce.
No, like I was in the house. I was in school. There was no sauce. There was no kinky. We had to work on empty stomachs. Yes, and we won the inspection. Yes. Big ups to Kingsley girls.
We won to Livingston. Big up to Livingston boys. So, yeah, I think, is there any other story about the dining hall? But then before we end on this thing, the bravest type of busters are those who go to the kitchen to bust. You see, there are those who bust at the table.
You just start singing, I know the Bible. Because it's not making sense.
They just get up
it's really
with
not making
impudence.
sense to me.
They take the pantry with impudence. Oh, we are going to the kitchen. We are just going to put the pantry bowl there. Before they realize, they move into the pantry.
Bowls,
they move into the pantry. And when you see someone moving into the pantry, this is the way they walk. They walk with this coy kind of walk.
We are just going to.
We are just walking.
Yeah.
Then the boys would
pass by and come back.
My strangest incident was when one of the pantry men came and called me. He was like, "Hey, Darren, come."
Hey, didn't know you like that. Hey, because he's a foodie.
So I went there and he called me and I went to the pantry and then these boys, you see, they cook in this big sort of...
Yeah, I've seen the pans.
That is saying like structure. Then these boys had... The boy was summarized, short, homozygous, short, recessive tall. He took one of the kitchen stools, and he stood on it. And then
the pots.
He put his hand in the pot. I was busting the cake. That one killed me. I was like, so I called the boy. I was like, hey, so you are taking from the sauce.
Minus 10,000 sticks.
That one was shocking. It was shocking. And the fact that I have the video. Because the pantryman took a video. Yeah, so I have a target for blackmail. And
do the guy.
I don't know him. That was my first time. But he did it with impudence. Just stood on a kitchen stool. Put his hand in there.
Those are the children that used to steal from the soup at home when they were 5 years.
He managed to get water by the side. So when he takes the cake, oh God. That things people do for the body house, wow. It's shocking. It's really shocking. Why would you do that?
Mind busting.
No, why would you do that?
Oh God.
But you guys, on a more serious note, some of us come to the dining hall hungry. If you bust all the food before we get the opportunity to eat, what do you want us to do?
What do you expect us to do?
Stop not talking. You're on the high table. High table people.
They eat pass.
High table people. Oh. High table people.
Like, it's not like you're going to do lady, because like
high table, high table.
Hey,
if there's beans with potatoes,
you come and meet the beans.
You won't meet the beans.
You won't meet the potatoes.
The potatoes, first grace. Please rise for the first grace. Then they've opened the pantry bowl.
They have counted the potato
grace.
They'll give you.
In
and
divine
give
grace,
person.
we thank you, oh Lord, for our meal.
Amen.
This the boys. The boys have their forks, so. Amen. Papa. High table is the best place to be. If you want to bust, go to the high table. That's where
it's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not. It's really, really not allowed.
They themselves, they are hungrier than you. On a more serious note. But then when people, and then it's also unimaginable how people get very creative when they take the food to the boarding house. Here's one thing. They just like create any recipe out of anything. I've seen people do mashke with dining hall kinky. I mean, the kinky is not fancy kinky.
Yeah.
It's gakomi.
Like
which has salt inside. But then they'll pollute that thing with sugar.
Hey,
so there's
you know, it was in body house that I learned that you can do mashed kinky by putting the kinky in a bowl and using your spoon to like smear and make it into a paste before you start to. Because me, I don't know how I'm going to mash it, because at the end of the day it won't be smooth. Yes, now.
Hey, boy. But then yeah, people do mashke, others eat it with shito.
Yeah.
And I'm talking for the kinky. Yes, and the rice. Yes, what most of the boys do with the rice. So the rice, they bring it to the house, and then someone just donates mackerel. One thing about boys eating is that one person can donate about 80% of the ingredients. Someone will just bring the bowl or the plate, and we are fine. And someone will come with their hands. Yeah. So someone will donate one mackerel. Then someone will donate shito.
Crab.
Then someone will add
ketchup,
baked beans. Someone will add, and I don't know. You realize that one thing about dining hall food is, it's always better with just a drop of shito.
Actually.
Especially the jollof.
That was somebody's
The
campaign.
jollof is better. Shout out to shito. Number 2 on the ballot.
We love you.
We love you. Let's keep this coded. I beg, he's my best friend. That was his campaign manager.
Hey.
I brought out the slogan. So it was just he was running for school prefectship, and then he's my best friend. So we were discussing on
what new ideas.
What idea can we use to wow these people? And then he asked me, we sat together to write the manifesto. And then in the manifesto, what happened was when we were writing, he had a bowl of shito.
That was the inspiration.
On the table. We finished eating gashit. And then we had our things there. We're like trying to sort out ideas on what to write. Then like he was talking, I was like, I really want to do this thing. I really want to do like, oh my God. Then his hand unintentionally hit the shito bottle, and then the shito poured on the table.
Oh, my shito.
So at that point, I was like, oh, shito. Then I was like, yes, we'll use this. So this is our campaign message. We said we are going to make the dining hall give us shito to eat our kenke with. So it became a widespread slogan in the school.
The shito really goes well with jollof.
Yeah, basically, we are going to ask the school to allow us to bring shito to the dining hall to eat our food with, because it's not school to bring food or anything to the dining hall. You eat the dining hall as it is. And then the campaign took off. So everywhere we passed, shito. Oh, Charlie.
He became popular.
Yeah.
Shito
number 2. I think for the SRC Awards, he won the most disciplined student. Please, let's give him a round of applause. We love you. I'll mention your name, but we love you. One day you see this video, you'll be like, hey, Darren, this was yeah.
He really come for you.
Come for me, but regardless. So yeah, I think that should be all. But on a more serious note, the high table busters. Because
thanks very much for watching
the high table people. No, let me attack the high table people here. I've seen high table people do this before. This is a secret experience. This one was...
That was a long time ago.
It was an all-night affair. It was evening, and then it was generally Halloween. It was the Friday. It was the Thursday preceding visiting, and Thursday is jollof.
Yeah.
So, I got my facts right wrong. It was Tuesday rather. Rice with sauce. It was rice with sauce. Then I don't know. There was like this sort of shipment. So the prefects were busy getting everybody on board. So most of them didn't change, go to the house to freshen up before dining. So most of them came in their muftis. And then there was no plates. There were no plates. No plates were available. So they waited till after dining and they took the pantry bowl of rice.
Did they put the sauce inside it?
And they poured the sauce into the rice.
And they ate.
And they ate from the... Oh, it was such a bonding moment.
When they tell you that SPOON means spoon, it's actually true.
You see the way she has alluded to it, she was one of them. Clap for her!
This
Good
is
job.
my first time hearing the story.
You were there. You did
I wasn't.
Whether I like it or not. But I must say, that was our senior. Shout out to Papichi. Yeah, we saw you. So, okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today's video. It has been us discussing the
Don't
Daniel
forget
Hall
to
Heist.
like and subscribe and comment.
And send us some chicken man while we're at it.
Oh yes, we really need
Yeah,
chicken
I'm
man.
hungry. I'm on Hala week.
Yeah.
I might just end up Boston.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye.